Out picking beehives this morning. We are moving hives inside now. The apiary is nicely froze, so we won't be getting, well, I won't say we're not going to get stuck, but at least we can travel into the yards. The ground's really firmed up. We've had a hard freeze, so in one way I'm cursing the fact that winter is coming, as I've been cursing it for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But this hard freeze is great because now we can travel. We're not dealing with mud or ruts, and I can get these hives, pick them up and move them indoors. The only challenge I'm going to have now is that because these hives were sitting on wet ground, they're going to be froze probably to the sod, especially the yards that have been sitting in the same spot for the entire season. They really get themselves worked down into the soil, so I'm anticipating we're going to have to pry some of these up and just scrape the runners out underneath. But as far as I'm considered, that is just a detail. These hives are in terrific shape. They look fantastic. The clusters, these winter clusters, are very well set up, and their winter nest is very well defined. So I'm extremely happy about that. Just putting a little bit extra work into moving these girls in is just a detail, as long as they don't get stuck. So this weekend, Sandy and I are heading to Toronto, to the Toronto Royal. Bee Maid has been given 3 spots on the Metro stage, and that's a stage where producers come and talk about their local production, specifically Ontario production. But the Toronto Royal has invited Bee Maid to come and speak 3 times on this stage about our Canadian production. So Bee Maid has asked me to go to the Toronto Royal just to speak of Bee Maid, the organization, and to profile my honey farm. Basically, my presentations are to a non-beekeeping crowd, so nothing too technical, but I'll be profiling our organization, my honey farm, and just speaking about the benefits and the reasoning why I am a Bee Maid member. So I'm quite excited about that. It's more speaking engagements, which I've been pretty keen on doing this last little while. It's going to be nice to get away from the farm for a little bit. But we've got a boatload of work we've got to do yet, so we're leaving late today and coming back early Sunday. And I'm just picking hives now, this morning, before I jump on the flight, just to feel productive for the day. Get some Nucs moved in before I go, and then when we get back on Sunday, then I'll be straight into moving beehives into the winter shed. I'll disappear on the farm for about a week. Not sure how long it's going to take us to move them in. Just depends on how frozen these colonies are to the ground. But it should only take us about 4 days to move all these hives in. And so yeah, I'm just going to disappear for a little while. The guys won't even know I'm around. And get these hives moved in, and then finish up this season for once and for all, and then get back to the rest of the farm business.